since the breakup, some people say it's not greener on the other side. I wasn't looking for anything greener. I was looking for peace. Hello, my wonderful peeps. Good day, good day, good day. This video will be posting a bit later because I just got home from church. Only just beat the rain. So yes, I've been to this church. It's a different church, and I feel much at home at this one. It's a handful of people, and the presence. When I get in a church, the presence was good. It was good, and they'll be having a bunch of activities, and I was welcome to join. That is it. It was good, guys. It was good. So, all right, guys. So sorry about that. So I don't have to. I know that I don't have to come on the internet and explain anything to you guys. I don't have to come and clarify anything. Just making you know that. But I just feel like we talk, yeah, I'm gonna have nothing better to do. I joke, I have something better to do because I read the Bible now. But anyway, I wanted to do this video anyway. You understand me? Because it's raining now, we can't go outside to do any vlogs or stuff like that. So, where am I start from? Alright, I'm gonna start from, everybody know what's going on the internet between me and King, right? Him come out and him say a whole lot of stuff about me, and I'll know me talk my story. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to, before I come out with it, either I finish the book that I'm writing first, which may kind of pause, but either I finish the book or I come do a podcast about my side of the story, right? So you guys don't really hear nothing in depth of my part. I walked away, and majority of people are saying that I am selfish. Well, which I don't really care. You know, it was my decision, and if a person, oh no, 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 some people might know why, because you're in a certain situation and you can relate to other people pain and struggles. Yeah, you guys might understand, but there are some people there saying that I'm selfish, some wicked, me, I'm a wicked girl, she's for the streets. And let me tell you, I had to do what I had to do for me. I've been choosing people over me far too long, and it was a time to take a stand. There was one time I look in the mirror and I wasn't maybe the one that who the person me I look on. Me I look in the mirror, me I even start crying because me I say, I don't mean this, me look like a somebody sick. You understand me? And me pray. Me pray. I'm telling you, say, in the last part of the breakup there, before the breakup happened, I was praying. Only God knows my heart. I was praying. I was so conflicted, and it was like something was gonna happen. I'm not going to in-depth story yet. Save that for the podcast. And even me come out with the book, me still have to go to the podcast, but I don't know which one I will come first. So God help me out of a situation. Me look on God and tell him, say, God, you really gonna make me suffer? I say, God, when my prayer to him is like him now work fast. But I wasn't on my knees. I was lying, me not lie down, but I sit down right at the on me floor and lean back on the bed, and I have the Bible in my hand and I lean back my head like that, and it was like, what I'm feeling, the like a lifeless, I give up. And I say, God, we are waiting to take me out of this situation, and I said to him, say, Father, please, Jesus, I promise you for my life and my kids' them life if you take me out of this situation. Hey, and you know what? He did. And when it was happening, it comes in the form of, look here, the rent. We always put rent first. And when me telling you, say rent was start to become an issue. And say, man start looking at me and say, I wonder if it's God, a God way this, I work out certain things. When I pray for that's like, guys, whenever I want to pray, I've said this on TikTok, I think it was night before last night. Multiple times I've prayed for things, and I'm gonna be specific of how I want it to happen, and it play out because God said when you come here, you have to be specific, You understand me? And that happened, but I'm not going into the trauma part. What I was going through, I saved that to the podcast, as I said before. But what I did, I heard some people saying that I'm telling us them no left, and which is no problem to me. Alright, me know me and him leave. You understand me? And I forgive him, but I don't forget. The road we may try if it tread down now is I can't have resentment, which is when I do it is like, some of the times hold me here and bring me down, water drop out of my eyes. Trust me, but I not have him up. I not have him up. I not have him up. I always tell God, say, God, no matter what you do, please don't change my heart. Don't change it. And let me tell you, since the breakup, some people say it's not greener on the other side. I wasn't looking for anything greener. I was looking for peace. You understand me? And I've been through so much. I've never truly been on my own. Mr. Nice went back to Jamaica because he didn't want to be here anymore, and I was left truly alone. Remember, since I was 15, I was talking to this man, and I've never been alone. Now I'm 32. I was 31 at the time. Just I think it was just a month from being 32. So 32. So 32 years. I've never been alone. Never. And everything just came down. I lost my job, and it was so based on, that's what she said. I lost my job based on what was going on the internet, and it's a long story, and I'm leaving that for the book and for the podcast. But as me say, guys, this one is here now. I was lying down in my bed last month. It was last month, and my daughter said to me, Mommy, when you and Daddy getting back together, it was time for her to go to bed. Let me tell you that it was some minutes after 10, and we met them go in bed from 8 o'clock, and I think she was up. I don't know what keep them up so late. I'm saying, what bedtime now. And I said, saying the prayers, going to bed. She said our prayers, and she said, when you and Daddy getting back together. So we said, we're not getting back together, baby. Not anytime soon. Never. And she said, really? Why? So I said, that's how life is. We're not getting back together. She said, I thought it was just for the time being. I said, no, we broke up. And she started to cry. She started pouring all her emotions. Remember, this little girl wasn't talking to her dad throughout all that was going on. I didn't say to her that, look, don't talk to your dad. I never did that, right? She saw what was going on the internet, and she decided she was vexed because one time I hear her father come up with a video saying that me not make the kids them talk to him, which he was talking to Bibi, and Jamie will go on and say hi now and again, but wish wasn't. No matter how Bibi give her the phone, she was. So me come take her one side and I say, come here, why are you not talking to your dad? Because your dad do a video say you're not talking to him, and she said to me that she's upset and she's sad. I said, with what? Because of how the way her dad is talking about me. And I felt it. And but Mr. Ma, what happens between you, between my dad and me is between us. You guys can't get involved. She said she know, but her dad is saying some mean stuff about me and them. So anyway, I talked to her and she wouldn't talk to him same way. She just started say hi and bye. She not even stay no time. So recently, as I said, she start up in her emotions and all of that, and she said, "Mommy," she start get up and start crying. "Mommy, I feel like my daddy don't love us anymore." You know, someone said, "Why you would say that?" Because he has his new family, and I feel like he doesn't love us. But me say, "But you are the one who doesn't want to talk to your dad," you know. And she said, because he blocked us and because him threatened enough times, say I could block them. And he did when him ready, he do block, you know, which was childish. So she was like, you know, and he's saying some stuff about us like he doesn't like us and all of that. And I start bad now, you know, because this little girl like pour out everything, you know, and you know, me being the emotional type of person I am, guess what? Me go bad. I'm gonna cry. So, but did I know when? But did I me cry? I say, oh God, oh God. I don't want my kids them go through this. I don't want them go through this mental breakdown and stuff like that. You know. So I said to her, I said, "Do you want to talk to your dad? Look here. I've never I've had one conversation with King before, and it was this time when him called, him apologize and stuff like that. And believe you me, I never wanted anything to do with him, nothing to do with him. So I told him, say, look here, I don't want to talk to you, and anything you have to get the kids them, call baby, and I will provide her with the information and you do what you're doing, but I don't want to talk to you." And so I'm kind of banned me from this one, go back on the internet about me again. So I say, you know what, this man not changing, him not changing, not really for change. So, you know, but because of what my child was going through, I had was to put that aside. So him changing, yes or no, have nothing to do with me. You know, we're not together. I have no intention of getting back together with him. And um so I said, when she baby called her dad and I talked to him the second time I exchanged a conversation with him. I talked to him and I said, look here. No, Wish was talking to him first, and she start everything what she had tell me, that's what she's telling him. You know, start pour out her little heart, and I say, I feel like he doesn't love us anymore, and you know, so him I cry up on the phone. And my daughter cried, so me I cried too. I said, oh God, you know. And but just take the phone, brave up, woman up now, you know. I said, look here, you see this? Let me tell you, you see the reason why me no want you see the reason why me never let you was seeing the kids then, because you're making so much empty promises. You go on the internet and you say stuff and you feel like the kids are not hearing. You understand me? They're recordings, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere you go you see them. And I say, you know what? We need to put our differences aside and we need to start co-parenting. It's not nothing to get back together, but for the kids, we have to do it for the kids then, because look, you make them so many promises, and you know you say so many things about them, and each time you know they tell you stuff, you go on the internet, you know, and say it. I said things where your kids tell you you're not supposed to even discuss it on the internet. You understand me? The internet not have to know about it. And so I said true. First through one of the guys. Yes. And I say, you know what, some agree first. In a long time he agrees to me about mutual stuff for the kids. And from there, you know, I said, okay, all right, because while she was pouring out her little heart to me, she said, you're gonna, or I'm gonna see my dad for my birthday. I was like, no, your dad lives so far away, plus he works and we live so far, so you know. And I was like, she started crying for the biggest. I'm gonna say, you know what? All right. we're gonna make you see your dad for your birthday, and them tell him and he agreed, and you know that's how you see the video come about with him at the birthday party, you know. So don't I know some people might be thinking, look here, they're pulling off this big thing for the internet, but look here, I wasn't on here for a little time, and I have to take time for myself, you know. I'm in a better place right now. I've been so through so much, and believe me, me tell you, the world out here is so harsh, 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 harsh. So I just, me know so me never have to come clarify anything with you guys. Just bear in mind that. So I know some of you guys would say, are gonna say, you don't have to explain anything to the internet, Shay. Yes, I know I don't have to, but I just wanted to, you know. So thank you guys for listening, staying and listening through so far. You know, I'm planning on doing more videos. If I can do videos every day for you guys, I will definitely be doing videos every day. If not every other day, sometimes I'm busier than some days. So I will try my best. I will try my best. And if you're watching this channel, if you're watching the video and you don't subscribe to the channel, this is a new channel. I no longer have access to the King and Shade channel, the mother channel or the father channel, the parent channel. I have my own. This is my very own channel. So you guys look for subscribe, and make sure to subscribe now. Leave a comment and make me know, say, you know what, you did a watch and I know, say it was an all entirely different channel, so no subscribe. Because I know, say, a lot of you guys I watch the video and don't know, say, look here now, this video is on She's Empire. Yeah, but yes, I have a next update for you guys, but I'm gonna do that in another video. Stay tuned.